In this video, I'm taking on Dubai's cheapest biryani versus Dubai's most over-the-top, luxurious, expensive biryani. But first, let's back up. Biryani is a flavorful, layered rice dish full of spices that could either have meat or seafood inside. I myself have experienced biryani in Pakistan, in India, and in Bangladesh. But today, I'm in Dubai, a city known for its appreciation of the finer things in life. Oh, wow. So have folks here turned this humble dish into a wallet-breaking beauty? You're gonna find out by the end of this video. But first, Dubai's most affordable biryani, coming in at under $1. Let's head there now and see how they do it. Boom, we have come to our first location, the Food ATM. This place has an incredible story, and they're serving biryani, amazingly, at a price under $1. How are they able to do it? Soon I'll be talking to the owner to find out. Aisha, thank you for having me here. My understanding is that you're able to prepare and sell biryani for under $1. How is that possible? Are you losing money? Is this a business?
Yes, it's very much a business. It is possible to survive on small profit margins. That is what Food ATM is about. But because the volume of sales is very large, we survive and we grow.
Since opening in 2006, Food ATM has worked with food banks to turn surplus ingredients into affordable, nutritious meals, supporting food security for people in need across the UAE while reducing food waste.
I've seen biryani get cooked in many different countries, and usually it's a long process. But I just saw your guy in the kitchen there make biryani in like 20 minutes.
The first set of cooks that I had, they would say biryani takes 3 hours. And I would say 3 hours? The laborers working in the country, they don't have 3 hours to wait for your food.
Through experimentation, streamlining the process, and cooking different parts of the meal simultaneously, Aisha and her chefs have managed to cut the biryani cooking time down to just 20 minutes per batch. This efficiency allows them to feed thousands of low-income workers every day. Her main customers are taxi drivers, who regularly work long 12-hour shifts with few breaks. So let's see if it's really possible to cook biryani in 20 minutes.
All right, right here we got Ramesh, and he's got a canister of oil. Take it away. The oil heads into the pot to begin with. I'm not sure how he measured that. I think that was 18 seconds of oil.
Follow that with a mix of whole spices, including cinnamon, dried chilies, fennel, and bay leaves.
This is a green chili paste going in next. Ooh! It's a green chili paste, but it's full of garlic too. The smells in here are getting intense.
Then even more spices like coriander powder, turmeric, chili powder, salt, and other secret seasonings. Finally, add water and let it cook for a bit before adding in rice.
A little splattering going on, but I'm using this gentleman here as a human shield, protecting myself from any potential danger.
After the rice has finished steaming, the chef adds food coloring, a cheaper replacement for saffron, which would normally be used to create a vibrant orange hue. Then he finishes it off with chopped mint and green chilies.
All right, folks, we have our meal here. It is 82 cents. For that amount of money, you get a water, a fun snack, and you get a pound and a half of food. Take a look at all that biryani. First of all, the biryani underneath, yellow, orange. We've got chilies. We've got so much flavor. And all of this made in such a short time. I can't believe it. It feels steamy. It feels a little bit oily. Let's toss it back. That's good. A bit wet, very steamy, and very flavorful. This is really a biryani with some personality. I've gone to like charity type kitchens in the past, and sometimes when you get the final product, it can be bland, it can be lacking flavor. This is not that. So that is a biryani. But next I want to move on to this right here. This is tilapia.
Believe it or not, the 82 cents we paid for all that food also includes a side of protein. Today I got a piece of tilapia that was slathered in a delicious masala blend and fried to perfection.
Can you tell if I got a head or a butt? I got a head that looks like a butt head. Let's give it a shot. It's really good except for all the bones I put in my mouth just now on accident. It's crunchy, it tastes like freshwater fish, it's delicious. I love kitchens like this who really think of the customer first. It's not just about making the cheapest product, but it's about making something that's inexpensive, but also that people are gonna keep coming back for. Because if this didn't taste good, people would not be coming back. And this tastes great. So that is biryani number 1. But we have a lot more biryani to see today, and eventually we're gonna be building up to a biryani that costs over $100. But next, we're headed to our second location for our mid-price biryani. Let's head there now. Boom, we have come to our second location. Right behind me, a Pakistani restaurant known as Salt and Chilies.
Here we're stepping into controversial territory, a mid-tier biryani that costs $29. But unlike our other 2 Indian locations, this one is coming from Pakistan. But can it stand up to the competition? India versus Pakistan, the biryani battle is officially on.
Gozamil, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for inviting me into your kitchen. First of all, this is a Pakistani restaurant. Who makes better biryani, India or Pakistan?
Pakistan Karachi biryani, the most famous biryani.
Is that right?
Yes.
I just feel like 1.3 billion people might disagree, but what makes you say that Pakistan has the best biryani?
Because they love the biryani, they like the biryani, and they know how to cook the biryani, how to make the biryani, how to present the biryani.
These are the students who are the future of Pakistan, and they are representing in the world Pakistan.
Today, you're putting bone marrow into the biryani. What is good about the bone marrow?
That people like this bone marrow in the biryani.
You do it because people like it, yes?
People love it.
There you have it, folks. I have a new baby girl. Will I like the bone marrow more than I love my daughter?
Okay.
There you have it, folks. Biryani better than my newborn daughter. Now I'm excited. I can't wait to try it. Sir? Let's do it.
Start with oil, a giant plate of various beef cuts, ginger garlic paste, and yogurt. Then it's time for their secret dry spice blend or masala. Follow that with whole spices like chili flakes, bay leaves, turmeric, salt, cinnamon, and cloves. Mix, cover it up, and let those flavors mingle.
All right, folks, I'm told my guy Nixon right behind me is about to make a dry gravy that will later go on top of the biryani rice. Let's get to it. It all begins with tomatoes. Right here, we have a bunch of cut up coriander and some green chilies. After that, slices of lemon. After that, a load of masala spices. And finally, some fried onions and even more spices. From here, Nixon gets to work like he's washing someone's hair at a salon, mixing to and fro, getting everything combined into one homogeneous mixture. The next step, Nixon takes the dry masala and adds that to the beef, including those delicious beef bones. Wow, beautiful. Looks like confetti.
From here, they add some food coloring for that extra bit of orange hue.
Ooh, very nice. Extra red now. Can this get any more red?
Top that with cooked rice and even more food coloring. Finish with another layer of rice and fried onions.
So from here, he begins to mix around that fluffy biryani. He digs down deep until he reaches the beef and he puts it on the platter. Nixon is digging deep, getting big chunks of beef from the bottom of the pot. He piles on some white fluffy rice on top, and that section is finished. Next, the platter receives the bone. Next, he digs around for some coriander. All right, folks, right here we have our final product. This is the bone marrow beef biryani. Let's go outside and check it out. Biryani number 2, come take a look, baby. Let me invite you to this platter that is almost full to the edges. In the kitchen, I asked the chef, hey, we do have a big platter here. What if you just filled it up to the edges? And here's what he did. There. I like that. Nixon, overachiever. Let's talk about the price. This right here, everything you see is $29. So a big step up from our first location. But I gotta say, also a good amount more biryani. Here, we have bigger, more substantial pieces of meat. And don't forget about the bone. First of all, let's see how soft it is after braising for some time. Not bad. All right, let's give it a shot. Perfectly respectable and delicious. It is soft, but it's still got bite to it, but it's absolutely caked with this variety of masalas. I can taste ginger, garlic, there's chili flakes and chili powder. It's really good. Let's talk about the biryani itself, and let's take a look. Right here we have a tomato from our dry masala gravy. We've got some rice, ooh, and whole spices too. Cheers. Oh yeah, wow. How do I describe this? Okay, go to an Indian guy's house, open his spice cabinet, put all of it on some rice. It's like that. It is like the India-Pakistan conflict in my stomach. Ooh, I'm feeling conflicted. It is very potent, very flavorful, and almost jarring. Meanwhile, I like it. So that is the beef, and that is the rice biryani. But what really makes this one special is the bone. Now, there is a special technique that you need to use with the bone in order to get the bone marrow out. Allow me to show you. I can hear it in there. Get out.
Oh, what a great!
Oh, that was good.
Great!
Exhausting, but at last we have the climax. Come take a look. This is the bone marrow from within. It doesn't come out easy, but when it comes, it's worth it. Let's give it a shot. Oh man, that's good. It's melt in your mouth, kind of soft and satisfying. It's like this biryani is already oil laden. Meanwhile, you're getting that bone marrow, making it even more decadent. But the best part is the flavor. It tastes like cow butter and it's delicious. So that is the bone marrow beef biryani here at this Pakistani restaurant. I gotta say, it's pretty good. But from here, we have one more level of biryani left. Biryani that costs $272. We're headed to our final location now. Let's move. Welcome to Tresson, where Indian food comes to get a high-tech makeover. This place is amazing.
Since 2014, Trescent has been innovating and pushing the boundaries of Indian cuisine, combining European techniques with Indian flavors, which has even put them on the Michelin Guide.
This is a kitchen where all the magic happens, and this is where we're gonna get one of the most expensive biryanis in Dubai, nay, in the world. Right here we have the chef Jishan with me. He is gonna make everything happen. He's got the ingredients right here. Let's get into it. Of the ingredients that we see here, what is the most expensive?
It's the most expensive mushroom in the world, which is called Gucci from Kashmir.
Meet the morel mushrooms, also known as the Gucci mushroom, not to be confused with the other Gucci, which is also expensive. These little guys are a popular ingredient in Kashmiri cuisine, but since they're impossible to farm and hard to find, they can cost up to $200 per pound, making them one of the most expensive mushrooms in the world.
And then we are using the most expensive saffron from Iran.
Ah, smell that? Okay, imagine you're in Minnesota. It's summertime. You take out a beach ball from the box for the first time, and it's like that fresh smell of plastic. That's what saffron smells like to me.
And what else we are using, like a Japanese A5 Wagyu, and we are using different cuts of meats from Kashmir, like a tabak mas, rogan josh, wazwan, goshtaba, sheikh kebab.
All of that stuff is on the biryani?
Yeah, on the biryani.
By the time the biryani is done, how big is it gonna be?
It's like that.
Like a platter?
Yeah.
Chef, let's get to it.
Check, yes, definitely.
Start by adding ghee or clarified butter into the pot. Follow that with whole spices, green cardamom, black cardamom, cloves, pepper, cinnamon, and bay leaves.
Now that the ghee has absorbed the flavors, he is removing the whole spices. Now the onions going in. All those onions getting sauteed up in that flavorful ghee.
Next up, julienne ginger, followed by chilies, and finally, the star of this dish, those expensive morel mushrooms.
So right now he's frying up the most expensive mushroom in the world, and it smells amazing. From our first location, they're using oil. Here he's using ghee, and the smell is so buttery and rich. It's just such a full aroma. And with the mushrooms, oh my God, game changer.
Next up, add a spoon of salt, garam masala, and water. Follow that with fresh cream and green coriander powder.
All right, so right now we're gonna do a little bit of a taste test. I'm gonna do my best Chef Ramsay impression. Fucking raw. No, I think it's delicious. It's a really nice full flavor, and it's fucking raw.
Oh, come on.
From here, we add the rice to our base.
Ooh, you can see that rice has really become saturated already. It's swelling up as it soaks up those juices. Now it is time for the saffron.
This is the essence, is a rose water.
He's gonna drip that in. If I'm honest, rose water is not my favorite. Cool, rose water is awesome.
Yes, thank you.
It's not, I don't like it that much. And now it's time to seal it up and say goodbye. Right now the biryani is steaming. We're gonna see the end result soon, but first I have some questions. First of all, how do you take something that is street food and turn it up another notch?
As a modern Indian cuisine, we have sometimes to use Indian techniques, Indian ingredients with the Western way, or sometimes we use Western technique and ingredient with the Indian way. So this is another possibility to modern Indian cuisine.
What do you think makes a good biryani?
If you have a good ingredients, if you have a good rice, good meat, you will be perfect biryani.
All right, folks, right now we are assembling all the ingredients that are gonna go on top of the biryani, starting with this right here. This is some A5 Wagyu that's about to hit the hot skillet. But first, he hits it with a little bit of pepper, some salt, and then more pepper, and a little bit more salt. Right here we have an insanely hot skillet. Ghee gets poured on top, and then the beef, pure Wagyu. This is the most expensive beef in the world. We're cooking it medium rare, and this is gonna go on top of the biryani. Meanwhile, right here, even more action. We have the tandoor oven, and we have this guy right here doing some work with the sheikh kebab. He has to press it around a stainless steel rod just with his fingers to make it not slip off. Now that it's ready to go, he puts it down into this fiery tandoor. That looks good.
From here, we have one topping that's very close to my heart.
What kind of balls are these balls?
This is a goshtaba.
Goshtaba.
Yeah, which is made by lamb, fat, and some Kashmiri seasoning.
And a little bit of gold. One by one, they drape the gold over the lamb balls. Time has passed and the biryani has finished steaming. Let's take a look. Oh, take a look at that. So what you see here is a biryani that is both a kind of an earthy tone and then a very bright, vibrant yellow. And that bright yellow is coming from the saffron that he put on top of the biryani. It's all one delicious flavor and it smells amazing. Now it is finally time to build our biryani. It all goes here on this platter. With each scoop, you can see the different shades of biryani, the layers of flavor, and those morel mushrooms poking out. Coming in next, we have the sheikh kebab that has been fully cooked. My guy takes a knife to it, cutting it in half. Now some ghee going onto the sheikh kebabs and a little bit of masala. Here the sheikh kebab finds a home. He makes an Adidas symbol. Here we have some lamb ribs joining the party. Here we have our lamb meatballs absolutely covered in gold. A5 Wagyu kebabs going on next, looking like little patties. The momentum is building. This is the moment the artist realizes his vision. It's coming together beautifully. The chef is approaching with the Wagyu steak. It looks like it's been sliced and turned into a little tulip. From here, more gold.
For the final touches, the chef adds bigger morel mushrooms baked with cheese, a touch of mint, a helping of fried onions, even more saffron and green chilies to finish it off.
And that is how you make the most expensive biryani in Dubai.
For $272, the biryani comes with a side of Kashmiri dishes, including raita or Indian yogurt, gushtaba, mutton curry, Joe Rogan Josh curry, bone marrow curry, biryani curry, and crispy lotus chips.
All right, folks, we have our full meal right here behind me. The only problem now is we have to get it to the table, carrying it like a casket. But the only thing that died today will be my cholesterol score. All right, folks, everything we've done today has built up to this moment. The most epic biryani that exists in all the land. So this is something that I think you could really only find in a place like Dubai. This is a place where people really appreciate fine dining. So this morning we started with a biryani that cost less than $1. On top of it, a piece of fried fish that didn't cover up the biryani. Here, you need to penetrate a good amount of meat before you even get to the rice, which is a challenge I will happily accept. So let's start with this right here. I'm eating with my hands and I can feel that delicious minced meat full of fat. Let's go for it. Oh man, it's like a low carb slider. It's got a ton of spices and it's super juicy, incredibly fatty. I can squeeze the kebab and then you will see the juices pouring out. Oh my God. Do you see my point? Absolutely delicious. From there, I really want to dig in and find some ladus. This is a ball made from lamb. Oh wow, look at that texture. You can just see the seasonings on the inside, turning it clay red color. Let's toss it back, try it out. It's so much spice, it's so much flavor. This is the type of bite that makes me crave for some yogurt or some lassi. Luckily, we have some yogurt right here. That's nice. The yogurt really cools you down after some intense masala like that. Moving on here, we have the sheikh kebab. I'm gonna snap it in half. Now, you thought we were eating all red meat, but no. This kebab is actually made from chicken. Wow. I can't believe how juicy it is. It's gotta be mixed with fat from some other animal. This is incredible. Meanwhile, right here we have what they're calling biryani sauce. Oh man, flavor overload, super savory. This is like creamy, buttery, and full of flavor. Meanwhile, I need to cleanse the palate, and there's no better way to do that than with a Coke Zero. See Coke? That could be us. Next, I want to get into the biryani. As you can see, the biryani is glistening. It's literally glowing from the ghee and the other animal fat that's been put on top. Let's give it a shot. Oh God, it's really good. It's warm. I can taste the cream that he put into the rice. What I think is interesting here is that the biryani is like a canvas. It's delicious, it's pleasant, and it's a gentle flavor that pairs perfectly with all this meat that's on top of it. Now, one of the things making this platter so expensive are the morel mushrooms that were put inside. This is the most expensive mushroom in the world. Let's give it a shot. They have their own kind of unique meaty texture. It's not like a big wet mushroom. It's like this shrunken down, slightly chewy, more meaty mushroom experience. From here, we're building up to the A5 Wagyu. Right here, we have a beef flour made up of strips of beef like this. I'm gonna put that on top of the rice. Right here, we have a gustaba gravy. I'm gonna pour that on top, get a little bit of rice, some meat, and get some of that delicious gravy. This is the king of bites. Let's give it a shot. It's like fireworks. It's so much going on at once. It's overwhelming. It's like taking ecstasy, but in food form. It makes me want to put change in a homeless guy's tip cup. It's powerful. The beef is soft, buttery, and rich. You have that amazing base of the biryani rice, and of course the gravy, incredibly rich and super flavorful. Ooh, and there's some saffron too. Tastes like a beach ball. So from here, I'm gonna step outside and I have a tough decision to make. I'm gonna be telling you which of these 3 biryanis gave me the most bang for my buck. Let's head out now and reveal the results. In this video, I set out to try 3 different biryanis at 3 different price points, but in the end, I can only choose one that gave me the most bang for my buck. I do like location 1 a lot. They're doing so much with so little and creating a pretty incredible tasting meal for under $1. But that expensive biryani was life-changing. It was something different. It was a way to touch the hand of God, if but for a moment. The executive chef at Trescent Restaurant was extremely imaginative and creative, and he manifested a creation like nothing I'd ever seen before. It was biryani, but it was so much more, and it was topped with all of God's creatures. It was wonderful to see, and even better to eat. Even though $272 is not cheap, to me, that is something I would save up for. So that is my choice, but I want to know what you guys thought. Which biryani do you wish you could reach through the screen and try for yourself? Before we go, I want to say a huge thank you to this man right here. This is Kiani from the YouTube channel Feed Kiani. He has been instrumental in making this trip happen for me here in Dubai, recommending amazing and very interesting restaurants for you guys to see in this video. So if you were intrigued by what you saw in this video, check out this guy's channel because he is the man behind the food. Otherwise, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. All right, let's go. Can I tell you, I learned today the perfect amount of biryanis in one day. 1 biryani, not 3.
1 is enough.
Never 3. This is the last time I'll have 3 in one day.